Welcome to Nefertiti Rising Tarot. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel where I specialize in for your eyes only readings, readings that are more specific and personal to a small group of people. I stay away from collective readings because I feel like there's too many energies coming in at one time and too many messages to get out whenever I do collective readings. So this is a personal reading, and if you found this reading, it is for you. Either you can get something out of it, maybe you won't, but if it resonates, just please like, share, and subscribe, and come back for more. Okay. So today we're going to be focusing on a divine feminine energy, and we're going to be talking to a specific group of women, of feminines, and it has to do with royal bloodlines, awakening, ascension, and navigating life after awakening. And what does that mean for you? This message would feel personal to you. It would feel personal. You would feel this message deep in your soul, and you will know if this is for you. That doesn't mean that masculines, divine masculines, that you can't get anything out of it. You will actually get something out of this video. So there's somebody you're wanting to move forward and advance. You're wanting to do. There are a lot of tasks and a lot of goals that you set that you want to accomplish, but you feel stuck. You feel like you can't move. It almost feels as if there's a net or something that's holding you back. Something's pulling one way, but you're trying to run forward, but you're not able to get anywhere. You feel like you can't get anywhere. You can't grow. And it's the people that's surrounding you that's creating this friction, or basically they're stopping you from moving forward. And so let's just get into it. Let's get into it. Now my decks, I shuffle constantly because they help me. It helps me to think. It helps me to open up and tap into this energy. This isn't gonna be an easy reading. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, this isn't gonna be easy. And if some of y'all are highly sensitive, or y'all offended by every little thing that happens or that is said by somebody that rubs you the wrong way, then and if you feel like you want to exit, I say you just exit now, because this one is going to be deep. I can feel it already. So some of you actually prayed for a reading like this. You prayed and you asked for you wanted some clarity. You wanted to know why you can't move forward, or what's stopping you, or what's really holding you back. You feel like you've done a lot of healing, and you've done a lot of releasing as well, but you still can't get anywhere, and you don't understand why. And I'm recording this video on the floor because I feel comfortable on the floor most of the time. So I hope that y'all can see this. And I'll try my best to put the cards up to the camera as well. You're having problems with you might be having problems with the child. Maybe you have a wild child and you're having problems with that wild child. You're having a hard time disciplining this child. You're having a hard time. This child of yours is a wild child. You can barely keep up, and most of the time you feel like you can't even catch a good breath without this child challenging you in some kind of way or challenging your parenting. What I would say is testing my gangster. They you know, they'll test your gangster for real. You know, it's something that you're not used to. You're not used to your child or one of your children being this way, and you're up late at night. You're trying to figure out why are they acting this way, or you know, you feel like you work really hard to give them everything, but that's not enough. And that is really, like, that's a huge distraction for you as well. It's hard for you to concentrate on work. It's hard for you to concentrate on tasks that you need to complete, things that you need to take care of, or things that you're wanting to do, your goals. You're having a hard time. You're setting the goals, but you can't you feel like you can't accomplish the goals. You feel like you get to step one and then you're stuck and you can't go any further. It's because you have far too many distractions around you. You have too many people pulling and tugging on you. Anything else? Let's see. One more for now. Okay. You're still in the people pleasing energy as well. You claim that you're not, and you're just this powerful feminine energy, and she's in her prime and she doesn't have a problem saying no, and you talk about these things a lot, but you're not embodying that divine feminine energy. You're not embodying it, but you speak about it. It interests you, but you haven't tapped into it yourself yet, and that's slowing you down in completing your life mission. For you to accomplish your life mission or your soul's calling, it's slowing you down big time, because you must embody the divine feminine energy before you can really go out there and tell somebody else how to do it, or how to be it, or how to embody the essence of a divine feminine. I'm getting high priestess energy as well. Okay. More. Right there. This. Okay. Dang, girl, you are tired. You are tired. I can feel it, and it's crazy. Okay. All right. Let's see. Interesting. The Hangman. I hope y'all can see that card. The Hangman, but at the same time, you have the sun shining on you. You have this card is actually, it's green, so there's a lot of abundance around you. There's a lot of abundance, a lot of life. You love nature. You love anything that's green. You're attracted to the green, even the green grass. You like the green grass. Anything that's tied to the color green, or nature, trees, even leaves. So now, oh, okay, so you're upside down. So you're upside down and you're trying to figure out how to be upright. You're you've dealt with a lot. A lot has happened to you. You've went through a lot of trauma, emotional abuse. You've dealt with incest in your family as well. You were picked on. You were picked on by family members, even adults. You were picked on harshly. You felt unloved, but you were in a household that was there was still a strictness to the household. It was more so of children are to be seen, not heard. All you wanted was love. You wanted nothing but love. You didn't understand why the people don't love you. Like why does my family not love me? You spent a lot of time alone. So you made it your mission to work hard and to do good, to try to treat everybody right. And it didn't it but you didn't get the same thing in return. They didn't return the love that you so easily gave. They didn't return that love. But you're very gifted. You're gifted. You were chosen for a specific mission. You were chosen to carry out a mission as well. You want to be free. You want to feel free. You want to be at peace. But there's a situation or something that's going on right now in your life that's causing you to feel upside down. There's something happening. You're dealing with a legal situation at the moment. You feel unstable. You feel like you want your feet to be firmly planted on the floor, but or on the ground. You want to be grounded. You want to feel firm. You want to feel strong, but it's tough. It's tough to do that. You're walking around and you're walking around right now as the bag lady, meaning you're carrying everything that you've went through. You're carrying it all on your back, and it's causing you to be weighed down, almost like you're stooped over or you're leaning over. And that's why you feel upside down. You're taking care of everybody else. You don't make time for yourself. You don't even know what time for yourself look like or feel like. That grass and that nature and the trees and things that you love, you don't have the time to really just go out and just be alone, with nature, with the earth. But deep inside though, you know that that would be healing for you and nurturing for you, but you won't do it. You need to pay attention to what is it that's holding you back. What is it that's making you think that you don't have enough time? There's 24 hours in a day. You maybe sleep 6 of them. So there is time. You just have to make time. And you're wanting to come out of the hangman energy. Five of Swords. You feel adrift. You feel like you're floating and you're being tossed by the ways of life. Like there's nothing to hold on to. You're in this, you just feel like you're in this wave. I see you. It's just, imagine there's somebody on a surfboard in the middle of the ocean, and the waves are just tossing you, and you're right now, you're just like literally floating in the wind. You're floating in the wind. Those things, those blow up things they have like in front of stores and stuff to get people to notice the store. And it looked like they're dancing and stuff like that. That's you. That's you. That's the kind of energy you're in. And you've been in that energy for a long time, and you don't know how to get out. It's almost like you're being drowned with air, or you're underwater and you can't breathe, but your head comes up every now and again to the surface to get some air. There are many right now that's doing everything they can to keep you in this energy right here, to keep you stuck, to keep you with, you have frequent headaches and stuff. As you can see that in this picture, the man here, he looks like he's exhausted, and he's trying to figure out how to come out of it. He's trying to figure out a way out. He's trying to figure out how to survive, how to save himself. And that's what you're doing. You're trying to figure out how to save yourself. You want to know how to save yourself. But I'm here to tell you now that Spirit is saying that the legal situation is gonna be resolved, and it's gonna work in your favor. That's one thing that you need to let go of. And you have to understand that you cannot control everything. You cannot control anyone. You can't even control that wild child. You can't control anything. You have no control. Control is an illusion. And they're wanting you to know that. They're wanting you to know that you're okay. You're going to be okay. And you can come out of this energy of this Five of Swords, this hangman energy. You can come out of it. But you've got to stop letting you've got to stop allowing people to speak into your life. You have people speaking into your life, and they are giving you some really, really bad information, especially when it comes to your child. I can see you now, you've been praying and everything and asking God for help with your child, and to give you some answers, because you want the child to act right. You want the child to be like the other children. You don't want them to be unruly. You want the child to get in line with what you want, or the way do you think that the child should behave. But that child is just a representation of the chaos that you feel inside. That's all your child is doing. Your kid is literally replicating, mirroring back to you the chaos that lives inside of you. Sometimes Spirit will use those around you as mirrors, to mirrors, so that way you will address everything that you have buried over the years. That way you will address the chaos that runs so rapid inside you. But you're here on a divine mission, though. You absolutely got a you have a powerful calling on your life. But you're just having a hard time getting there, and you're looking for some direction and a way to go. You're looking for a way to go equals a way out. Now you're in the Queen of Pentacles energy, but as you can see, it's in reverse. And I'm turning it around though. Let's see. This is where spirit wants you to be. And if you notice, in the back of this card, you see a tree in the back, and you see a bunch of trees actually, because trees can be healing for you. I know that people think it's crazy to, to go and touch a tree, but I promise you, that stuff really does work. It really does work. To be in nature feels good. It feels freeing. Yeah. It would be freedom for you to get that fresh air, to where when you come close to the tree, you will need to touch that tree. And once you touch that tree and you ask for healing, or you ask for relief, you ask for comfort, you actually will receive that. That actually a gift. It's a gift for you. It's a gift that you're aware of, but you're not making time to check in. You're not making time to really check in with yourself. You're so focused on all your problems and all of the distractions, and your wild child. You're focused on everybody else's business, because everybody likes to call you and tell you about what's going on with them. But spirit is trying to tell you, hang up the phone. Don't even answer the phone. If you see them calling, you're going to have to learn and start ignoring those calls. Stop answering the phone. This is what they want you to be. This is what they're wanting to give you. They're wanting to give you all your pentacles. They want you to be in this energy right here. As you can see, like even coming from the tree, it says the branches are literally going across her crown. So basically they're saying that you are royalty. You are royalty. You are Egyptian bloodline, and your royalty. It looks as though your crown, they're wanting to recrown you. They're wanting to put your crown back on. It's like the crown has been taken off. It would do you good to wear the color red and the color green. That just that alone will make you feel much better. Not to say you running around here looking like a Christmas tree or nothing, but just if you can wear the color red and the color green, it will make you feel better overall. You need to look into what colors are related to certain chakras that need healing. Ace of Pentacles. There's a whole gift waiting for you. There's this amazing, wonderful gift right from the universe that's waiting for you. Your ancestors are literally handing this to you. They're handing this gift to you. They're extending their arms to you. They're trying to shake you. They're trying to shake you, and you still won't wake up. It's almost as if you're sleeping, but like before you get into REM sleep, before you get into the restful state of sleep, it's like you're in between, and they're trying to shake you before you get completely in a resting state, but you still won't wake up. You open your eyes, You maybe say a few words, but you still aren't woke. But they're wanting to give you the Ace of Pentacles. They're wanting to give you everything. And I'm leaving, and I'm not going to I'm going to keep these cards in the upright position. I'm not going to reverse them. No, the legal situation I was just telling you about that's going to be resolved is going to be resolved in your favor. And that's why this card is upright, meaning the scales of justice will be balanced for you. And you will be victorious in whatever this is that's happening. You will receive final word on this case, this legal matter. You will receive final word really, really soon. They are bringing this in for you. They're ensuring that this is going to happen for you. You don't have to worry anymore. Stop worrying. They're trying to tell you to stop worrying. Your worrying is not going to make the situation better. It's not going to improve anything. All it's doing is sending you into a frenzy. It's sending you it's just pushing you to your limit. It's getting on your last nerve, right? So you've got to let this situation go. You've got to let it go. You've got to put it back into the hands of the divine. You have to. You don't. You got to stop holding on. You've got to let it go. If you don't let it go, how can they give it to you? Oh, this has something to do with maybe some abuse that has happened in your family. But it's directly linked to you. The situation that's going on with your child, your wild child, you need to understand that is not personal. That's not personal at all. That does not have anything to do with how you parent or what kind of parent you are. That's not a direct reflection of your parenting skills neither. So you need to understand that it's not personal. What's going on with that child, that with your kid, is basically they're just showing you what you need to correct and release within yourself. They're literally forcing you to look at the parts of yourself that are unhealed. I know you think that you've done a lot of healing, and and there isn't really anything else. You've let go of everything, but I can tell you right now, if you look at your life, and if your life is showing, if all around you, if chaos is like surrounding you, which, like, every way you look, you're in the middle, but there's chaos around you, then that's a reflection of what's going on the inside. That's what it is. So basically, all that they're doing with all the gossip and all of that kind of stuff, rumors and everything that's floating around, the tantrums, all of that is basically a mirror of what's happening on the inside of you. But at the same time, you're royalty. You come from a royal bloodline. You do. So you're praying that your husband will, could at least your husband will understand, at least understand some of what you've been through. You're praying that your husband will, come to an understanding and act like he cares. Right now you feel like he only cares about one thing, and that's what goes on in the bedroom. He just cares about one thing, and he doesn't really listen to you. So you feel like you're not heard. I don't know if this is a husband though. It could be a lover. And it can, at this point, who knows? I mean, but you're just wanting somebody who understands you. You want somebody to understand. That's all. Okay. I'm gonna get. Also, too, pay attention to the 11s, because I see 11 is showing up a lot. And that can be it doesn't have to be like 111 or 1111. It doesn't have to always be that. It can be 135, but then you see 121. And that still counts. That's still your spirit team trying to connect with you, trying to remind you that manifestation is happening even when you don't see it. And at this point, you're in the type of energy where you don't even recognize the blessings that you have right now. You are absolutely blessed, but you don't see it. You don't feel it. And that's because you're being literally drained of all of your energy. These two right here. Oh, no, that's not two. Okay. Move it back. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so they're wanting to tell you how to come out of this energy. So, okay, so it says emphasize the physical senses for presence. I really hope y'all can see that. But they wanted you to become more present in the moment by being mindfully aware of what you're touching, smelling, hearing, seeing, or tasting. This helps you recognize intuitive guidance from your sixth sense. They're giving you a power mantra where you need to focus on being here now. They want you to be here now. They want you to be in this moment right now. They want you to concentrate on what's happening right now. Not the problems, not the distractions, but they're wanting you to concentrate on staying present, staying mindfully present in the moment. They want you to repeat that to yourself, to be here now, be here now, be here now. Grounding meditations would be really good for this. Any kind of grounding meditations that make you feel like your feet are firmly planted on the ground is good. Most would walk outside barefoot, and barefoot, just on the grass, barefoot, and just feel the grass, on your feet, your toes, and everything like that. That's really, really good, and it actually does work. You wish you could touch your hair. So you wish you could touch your hair, or you wish you could touch your scalp. You wish you could touch it. Also, you wear a lot of weaves and a lot of wigs and stuff like that, and you want to be comfortable with wearing just your natural hair. So you can actually touch and massage your scalp. You want to be able to touch your crown. You're going to have to become okay with your natural hair. You're going to have to become okay with, I woke up like this. I woke up like this, meaning you got to start taking the mask off. You're wearing a mask. You're covering your crown. with the mask, and you're wearing a mask over your face, meaning that you if you smile, it's not really genuine most of the time. If you laugh, it's not genuine. If you're pretending to be happy, it's just what it is. You're pretending to be happy. And the reason is because you are so focused on all those distractions that you can't even see yourself. It's almost as if you walk by a mirror, you look in that mirror, and then you walk away from the mirror and you forget what you look like. So you don't even know what you look like anymore, up under the mask, up under the makeup, up under the wigs, the weaves. You don't even know who you are anymore, and you feel like every time you are putting that on, it's eating away at your identity and your true self. It's eating away at it. It's as if something is taking a bite out of you almost. The string is being pulled. The puppet master is pulling a string from you and unraveling you. But the puppet master, in right now, that's spirit. Spirit is the one that's unraveling you. They're trying to get you to unzip yourself, unzip the mask, unzip the costume, and step out as your true self. I can definitely can relate, especially when it comes to hair. It took me a long time to be comfortable with wearing my natural hair. It took a long time to love my hair because I did not like my hair. I literally just didn't want to do anything with it, and I would just wear nothing but wigs and weaves all the time. I didn't even want to be bothered with no natural hair, but I didn't realize how that was weighing me down, or I feel like every time I put that wig on, I was pressing more of me down. Or if I got my weave in, I felt like I was being pushed into being something that I'm not, or I was, prolonging the old character of yesterday, and that's what you're doing. So you need to start practicing on being okay with your natural hair. um they're saying that when you wash your hair, don't don't even use a blow dry. Just let your hair, just let it just be, let it dry, let them dry your hair. They're wanting to dry your hair. So let them dry your hair, literally. Let them dry your hair is what they're saying. So basically they're saying to just step out the way you step out of the shower, step out just like that. You're more beautiful when you step out just like that. And if there's anybody that's making you feel like you're not beautiful, if you don't put on the wig, the weaves, or makeup, then those are obviously energies that shouldn't be close enough to you to where what they say impacts you, or changes your opinion or your expression of yourself. They're wanting you to express yourself, and that's the reason why they're wanting you to be present in the moment. So when you wash your hair, massage your scalp for longer. Like, take your time and massage your scalp, and speak life into yourself. Speak good things about yourself. Even if you walk by the mirror and your face is just, it doesn't look the way that you want to look, just say today is not a good woke up like this day. It doesn't matter. Still tell yourself, hey, no, you know what? I am beautiful. I am royal. I am divine. I am everything that I need to be in this moment is what I am. So they're saying, be here now. Be here now. Watch what you, I mean, like, touch yourself. Like, literally touch yourself. Touch your head, touch your eyes, touch your nose, touch your mouth. Pay attention to what you're hearing as well. If you're hearing, like, if you're surrounded by people that gossip, yell, or who's irate and angry all day long, you're gonna end up, you become the company that you keep. So they're saying, be here now. Be here now. Take the mask off. It's okay. You won't melt. You won't melt. You won't waste away if you take the mask off. Or if you take the wig off, you take the weave out, you take the makeup off. Is what's going to happen to you? What's the worst that can happen? Are you going to cause an earthquake or something? Or are you going to, are you going to provoke a tornado? No. Take it all off and just be you. Okay, find healing messages in nature. So they're literally inviting you to come into nature. They're inviting you to come and touch a tree. They're inviting you to come and even lay on the grass if you need to, but they're urging you to release. So you need to literally go out in nature and you need to cry. You need to cry. You need to cry. You need to yell. You need to scream. Everything. You need to get everything, all the chaos that's inside you. You need to let it all go and let it out. And that's what they're saying, finding healing messages in nature. A robin landing outside your window when you're missing a departed loved one. A breeze kicking up just as you contemplate a career change. A saying scrawled in the sand on the beach that speaks to your soul. Or a puppy yapping happily when you tell a friend you're getting married. Or healing intuitive messages. So they're sending you a lot of messages and you're missing them. You're missing them. And even if you catch wind of what it is that they are trying to communicate to you, then something or someone comes along to eat it up. So it's just like, okay, we give you this, but then somebody comes and they whisk it away. They keep taking it from you. You need to start paying attention to all the signs that you're getting. They are literally speaking to you. And you're very, very intuitive as well. But you keep on saying, I don't have time. I'm hearing somebody say, I don't have time. But I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. Well, do you have time to be dead? Do you have time to close your eyes? Do you have time to be buried? Like, yeah, you have time. You just don't make time. Yep. Consider your third eye eating. Feed your psychic ability. They want you to avoid foods and drinks that make you tired, spacey, cranky. I'm hearing like potato chips, cookies, lots of sweets, ice cream. They're wanting you to avoid all of those kind of foods because those foods are literally weighing you down. You like fast food, or you get fast food because it's convenient. They're wanting you to slow down on the fast food. And even if you do get the fast food, keep in mind that whoever's cooking it, their emotions are going into that food. And so basically they're pouring into the food and then you're ingesting the food. So you'll do better by blessing your food and asking the divine to touch that food and make it pure again. Or basically ask the divine to pour light into that food. Like if that's the only food that you have to get, or you're able to afford or buy right now. They're wanting you to emphasize nutrients that energize, calm, and center you. So like they're saying, healthy eating and consumption of vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients may greatly improve the quality of your intuitive hits and expand your intuitive capabilities in general. They're wanting you to eat more green vegetables. They're wanting you to take in more vitamins and things like that. And I'm not talking about no once a day vitamins, because everything doesn't work for everybody. But you can ask for a spirit of discernment, where literally you can basically pick up your phone and you ask spirit to lead you to the vitamins that's right for you, that will help you feel better, that will literally take some of the weight off, and they will direct you to it. And then you can go and open whatever app that you order from frequently, Amazon, whatever, and they will literally direct you So I'm seeing spirit standing over you. There's it looks like I think this may be an ancestor, a woman, and they're standing over you, and she has her hand on top of your hand and showing you which way to go, showing you what to choose or what would be good for you. They're really trying to help you out. They're really trying. They are trying hard. Unleash your imagination. Okay. You may be limiting your intuition by limiting your imagination. Expand your idea of what's possible now in your life and in the world while staying grounded, surrendered, and flexible. Unleash your imagination in general by indulging in fun, creative hobby. Daydreams lead to real life manifestations. So remember I said something about the number 11 showing up. That might be a number that you need to pay attention to. That is a number you need to pay attention to. That's one that you notice. They say you notice this number frequently, and it represents alignment, wish fulfillment. Basically, it's a specific code that everything is going to be okay. When you were a kid, you did you jump rope often, or you like to jump rope, maybe double dutch or something? They said that you should get back into doing it. That would be really fun, and it would be exciting, and it would actually help release a lot. You're overthinking. You're overthinking everything. You second guess yourself like it's nobody's business. You second guess yourself all the time. It's always a, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have done it this way. What if I wouldn't have? You got to stop with all that. You got to shut all that off and just tell that stuff to shut up for real. Stop focusing on every goal that you set. Stop focusing on that, because you're so worried about how to get to point A that you won't get nowhere, because you still staying stuck in that energy of not going nowhere. You're not going anywhere. You're not moving, and because you're so focused on how to get to point A. If you can't get to point A, then you definitely won't reach B or C. So stop focusing on how to get there. Just know that you will get there. But there's some work that you're going to have to do. You're going to have to go into nature. You're going to have to watch what you eat. You're going to have to watch what you drink as well. They're wanting you to be here now. They're wanting you to mostly focus on grounding. They said you need to ground more, and you need to tap into your royalty, because you are royalty, but you just don't see it because so much has happened to you that you don't see how beautiful, talented, and wonderful you are. And they're trying to let you know that, like, you deserve. They're wanting to give you literally the world, and they're saying that you deserve the world. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to smile. You deserve to laugh. Sometimes your job can be a distraction as well, especially if you're being told that you have to be more serious all the time, that it's not okay for you to smile, or that you have to be a certain way as an authority figure. Hold on one second, y'all. pay attention to the music you're listening to. If the music is not uplifting you or making you feel better, if that music isn't fruitful to your inner person, to your intuition, or it's not feeding you in a uplifting or good way or making you feel better, then you need to leave it alone and let it go. I remember when people would like listen to Mary J. Blige, and all these heartbreak songs right after they go through a breakup. And I'm like, why in the world would you postpone that energy? Like, why would you keep stretching that out and keep doing the same thing? I mean, stop. Don't do that. I mean, are you trying to stay in the heartbreak hotel, or are you trying to literally, lease an apartment in the heartbreak hotel? Like, for real, stop. That doesn't even make sense for people to do that, but people still do that. It's just like leaving a funeral and you're sad already, but you want to still stay in that sad moment, so you go listen to a sad song to make you more sad and more upset. What for? What good is that doing you? It's not doing you any good. Stop that. We gotta stop, y'all. You gotta stop, and you gotta be an adult about this thing. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, see, Council of Light, divine orchestration. Helpers in the subtle realm. So you got everybody and they mama. Everybody's mama. All your mamas. All your grandmothers. You got everybody. Everybody literally watching you, watching over you. They're right there with you. They're around you. They're seeing everything. They're protecting you. They're trying to heal you. They're trying to give you comfort. And then you have even the divine. The divine is watching you as well. God, Source, Most High God is watching you. They're not out there somewhere or up far away from you. Even passed over loved ones, they're watching you. They're actually coexisting as a part of your life right now. You have many, 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 many helpers. You have many angels, ancestors, and guides. Your spirit team is heavy. Y'all coming in deep. And they are very protective over you. They love you. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't even want to do this today. I did not want to do any of this today. I just wasn't really feeling it, but they will not let up. They said, no. This is needed. You needed to hear this. You needed to see this. That would probably be you right there paying attention. I mean, everybody, you are so blessed, but you can't see it because of all the distractions. You literally got the whole council of life. So you got all of heaven coming in on your behalf, trying to help you. They're trying to make things right and good for you. You've got to the main thing is you need to get out of nature. You've got to get out in nature. You've got to go and hug some trees and cry and release, dance barefoot. Even if you take some music with you, something that you really, that makes you feel good, and dance and dance. And who cares if anybody is watching? I honestly, I wouldn't care. I don't care who sees me dancing. I love to dance. They're saying that you are filled with many, many gifts. You even have the gift of sight. I'm not talking about seeing with your physical eyes, but you have the you can see with your mind's eye. You actually do it sometimes. Sometimes you wonder, how do I know this, or how did I know this was happening? It's because you see it with your mind's eye. You're psychic. They're wanting to give you everything, but you've got to get out of this warrior, this worry wart energy. You've got to let go of control. You've got to stop holding all of this in, and you've got to release this. So all the other things and messages and all the like the nutrients, the vegetables, and eating more vegetables, and watch what you're taking in, the music, everything. None of this will really work until you get out into nature first. They're saying you've got to get out into nature, and you got time. You got time. And if you don't do it, then the divine will force you to do it. And you do not want to be forced, trust me on that. You do not want to be forced to do it. But like something like, crazy would happen, to where maybe you could be laid off, or anything like that. Anything can happen that will make you say, no, I actually do have time. I'm just not making time. But it's time to get out of that hangman energy. It's time to get out of being upside down, being stuck. It's time to move in 2025. It's time to move forward. It's time to, get stuff done. It's time for you to shake some stuff up. It's time for you to stand up for yourself and speak up for yourself, and to be your true and authentic self. And you're already a high priestess. You have a royal Egyptian bloodline. It's just, you need to be able to see yourself. Time to come off, take the mask off, unzip the costume, get you some vitamins that will make you feel better. Wear the colors green and red more often. Go out into nature. Control is just an illusion. You don't have control. You can't be God. You can't make your child act better. All you're gonna do is address what's going on within you that you're burying. And then once you take care of that, then everything that's in front of you, that's in your front view, would mimic what's going on the inside of you. So as within, as without. But they're saying that you're already the Queen of Pentacles. They want to give you the Ace of Pentacles. You're already getting justice. Everything's going to work out in your favor. So let that go, and let them. Let go, let God. And also too, a lot of those headaches and everything will leave. It's just your body is showing basically your spiritual, emotional, and mental is manifesting through your physical, and showing you that you need to let some stuff go. That's why you're having a lot of headaches, and you're probably trying to take more medicine and everything to get rid of them, but it keeps coming back, and it's gonna keep coming back. It won't leave until you do what you're supposed to do. And that's actually a sign that you're supposed to do something different. Okay, look like that's it. There aren't any other messages I have other than what I've spoken about here. And thank y'all so much for joining me at Nefertiti Rising Tarot. And I will see y'all next time. Goodbye.